Are you still struggling to get reviews for your product and just lagging way behind the competition? Well, in this video, I'm gonna go over a gray hat review generation strategy that likely a lot of your competitors are using. Before we get started going through this, I just want to say I don't recommend doing this. This could very easily get your account shut down, even if you somehow set up this process in the right. If Amazon just thinks you're in the wrong or decides, hey, your account's small, they don't really care, and they just want to make an example out of you, they could shut you down and you'll be spending tons and tons of hours and potentially money trying to get your account reinstated again, even if you're in the right. So you could end up missing out on thousands of dollars in sales. So just keep that in mind as we go through this, but I still want to show you the strategy that people are doing because, well, you can use this as a basis potentially to make something similar that's more TOS compliant. And also you can take this as a way to also build your list. Okay. So you can use this kind of setup to gather emails to be able to later send out email updates or newsletters, or be able to retarget on Facebook to run Facebook ads to your website, which could then link through to Amazon and drive more traffic. Other social media platforms, you could also run ads. So all really good stuff here. At the end of the day, it's all about the list. You really want to be building up that list of emails of loyal customers. And so that way you're not always dependent on Amazon. Without further ado, let's get right into it. And make sure you stick around to the end because we're going to go over some key things on this first slide here. I put together a little slideshow here, but then we're also going to talk about some important details at the end of this. So make sure you stick with me through the whole thing because there's some really nuanced things here, some really things that in the beginning seem like, oh, this is perfect. I understand how they're doing this, how they're getting away with this. But at the end, it's kind of like maybe they are doing something a little sketchy, but I'll tell you why they're probably getting away with it. So yeah, just make sure you stick around till the end. Now, the first thing to note is this brand, their info is going to be blurred out, including their brand, etc., the products, just in case Amazon hasn't noticed this. I bet they have, because this is a big brand. I've did some research. This brand's been around for at least 5 years on Amazon. They have reviews on at least the product I bought that's in the 5 digits. And yeah, so I bought their product, and what I noticed is there's a sticker right on the top of the bottle. And I've seen this in different ways where they might have a card in the inside of the bottle or the inside of the box or whatever kind of product it is, depending how it works best. But this is right on top of the bottle saying, go to this website to claim your free product, basically. Okay. But so let's see what they're doing here. So I went to this website, and one of the first things to note, they're giving you the normal info about, 1 bottle per household, et cetera, no fees. It's free. It's completely free. But here's the key thing I want you to notice here. Participants agree to send us their experience with the previously purchased product after 15 days of use. This offer is not dependent on leaving a review on any place, nor the quality or manner of the feedback you provide. Okay, so, and we're going to look at the TOS guidelines in a second here, but this is basically saying that, doesn't matter if you leave a review or not, you fill out this form, we're going to send you the free product like we promised. Okay, now let's check out what Amazon says. Okay, so this is within Seller Central, looking at their community guidelines for reviews. And this is the one I want you to pay attention to right here. Okay, let's see. A seller offers a third-party financial reward discount, free products, or other compensation in exchange for a review. That's not saying positive, negative, whatever. They're saying any kind of incentivized review, whether you're saying just leave us a review. You're not saying leave a good review. You're just saying leave a review, but they're still saying, no, you can't do that. Okay, so on your product or a competitor's product. So you can't do some like workaround where you're telling them to leave a review on another product. That kind of gets into where you're talking about like websites and other people that sell reviews, et cetera, social media groups. Okay, so keep that in mind. And again, from what we said before on the web, on the way they had that the website set up, is they're saying just not depending on you leaving any kind of feedback anywhere of any type. So they did really good there protecting themselves. But again, make sure you stick around to the end because I'm going to show you a key thing that is not consistent from what they said in the beginning. So here's the other thing. Let's see, this obvious one, along with all these other ones, but these are the ones that I'm going over that are, more related to what we're talking about today. And this is the one where they're saying you definitely don't want to have an insert that with a request for a positive review. That's definitely something you don't want to do there. Any kind of sticker or insert or something or card saying, leave us a good review. At the very least, you just want to, or at the most with that kind of thing, there's some other things where you can do, just like you can do negative review prevention, okay, with inserts. And I do recommend doing this. Like if any kind of product, you include an insert that has a card that's saying happy or not, basically. And, if not, tell us, shoot us an email, communicate with us so we can, make it right. Basically, before you go leave that terrible review on Amazon, let us help you first, let us make it right, whatever we can do. And then, at least negative review prevention. So that's a really good idea because negative reviews right off the bat can kill your product. So keep that in mind in your whole launch strategy and everything. Like right from the start, you want to prevent negative reviews that could just sink the whole thing from the very beginning. Okay, so fill out your information, going on to the next step. And here is where you're basically picking the product that you bought. So you can get a free one of the same one that you bought, and you're going to enter your order number later. So don't try to get a different product in this case, just kind of telling you how they're doing it. And then in this case, this person has it set up to where they want you to try the product out for at least 15 days. I think that's why they're kind of saying this here. And if not, what's really cool is they'll send you an email reminder to make sure just in case you have to leave, because they're saying if you don't, they're not going to give you the product if you try to request the free product if you haven't taken it for 15 days yet. So, and they do it again here. They're saying twice. Okay, so they're really like hammering this point. Please make sure you don't miss this. Please just enter your email here and we'll just send you a reminder. They're getting your email. They're trying to get this info and they're trying to not, lose you completely. They're really doing a good job here of doing that. Okay, so in my case, I did have it for more than 2 weeks. So I went ahead and clicked continue. And here is where we really get into some interesting differences from how they started out. But some really cool things that they're doing here that are, it's kind of subtle thing that I didn't pick up at first. And I was like, how are they, what is going on here? But just follow me here. So here's the thing. So with this white text here, the small print here, they're saying to qualify, participants agree to send us their experience with the previously purchased product after 15 days of use. So that is contradictory from what they said in the beginning, because now they're actually saying you need to send us their experience. But I want you to pay attention to this here. Another thing they're doing is agree to send us their experience. They're not saying you need to go post it on Amazon. They just want you to send your experience with the product to them. So, and that's what this is here. You're filling this out here. So I did this, I filled this out, and I just put my rating on this website. And look what this says here. Copy and paste the above and share on Amazon by clicking here or the logo below. You won't lose this page. This link will open in a new window after sharing your experience. Come back to this window and click next to claim your free product. You wouldn't even have to do this. This was already active. This button never wasn't deactivated until I filled that out. It was active the whole time. And then when you click this, it takes you over to a completely separate window here where I was putting in my review on Amazon. And then I went back to this. And I mean, they really never know if I put the review on Amazon or not, unless they went and checked it later and looked up my order number, went through all that. The main thing here to note is because of the way they've done this, Amazon can see that, you're not required to put the review on Amazon to finish this process and get your free product. So after that, you just click on through and you go to this form where you put all your info, your mailing address, all that good stuff, and you get your free product. Now, the last thing I want to mention here is okay, how can we potentially make this a little more clear to Amazon that we're definitely not incentivizing a review? I mean, simply this part here, you could just add on, if you like, copy and paste the above and share on Amazon. Or you could just change the word and to. This is my thoughts because saying copy and paste and share is kind of like, you're telling them almost. But if you say copy and paste above to share on Amazon, it's just like a little less direct. Be very clear and say if you like. It makes it more clear that you're just to Amazon, you're not requiring them to do that. But I mean, all this text here is basically confirming that. I think that may be why this seller has gotten away with this for so long. All right, guys, so I hope you got a lot of value out of the video. And if you did, definitely give me a thumbs up. And also stay tuned for the next video where I'm gonna be going over a really easy and effective way to get more TOS compliant reviews for your products. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one.